All right, everything from the fertilizer you put on your lawn to the salt that the cities put on the roads in the winter impacts the streams and creeks all around us.
All new this morning, we're showing you how Overland Park relies on one key indicator to measure the health of their creeks. KSHB 41 News reporter Charlie Keegan is here with the city's secret. Good morning, Charlie.
Lindsay, we're talking about insects. That's the secret here, that the city wants to find out how insects are doing inside creeks like Indian Creek where I'm standing. So they basically shine a light underneath the surface to see how healthy those insects are. And if the insects and invertebrates are healthy, well, then the water's healthy too.
All sorts of nature.
The water may look good,
Rippling water.
but to find out the health of a stream, you have to find out the health of the things living in the stream.
That's a riffle beetle.
Ian Fannin Hughes
Horsefly.
can't be afraid of bugs
Caddis fly.
for his job as Overland Park's water quality specialist.
Just looking for anything that starts moving.
Even in Kansas's second largest city,
So that's a leech.
getting to places like Wolf Creek requires a cart ride through the Arboretum, blazing a trail, and a little dance.
Do a little dance right in front of the net. Most invertebrates will be dislodged while we're kicking.
Fannin Hughes says Overland Park is the only city in the metro to proactively look for insects to determine water quality.
We have the predators, we have the prey, we have scavengers, and that tells us that's really good water quality.
Fannin Hughes also tests water samples for chemicals like ammonia and fluoride.
We do this at every one of our sites.
Earlier this summer, those tests led these two water quality interns to discover a sewage leak on Tomahawk Creek, which Johnson County subsequently fixed.
We find a problem out there, but only because we're actually out there and we see the problems.
Even though this creek doesn't supply drinking water to anyone in OP, it eventually flows into the Missouri River and then the Mississippi, where others use it for drinking supply.
What we do here greatly impacts our downstream neighbors.
And here you see the water flowing downstream to its neighbors eastbound here. This is the Indian Creek. Those two interns, Chloe and Liz, who discovered that sewer leak, well, they're going to get recognized by City Council tonight here in Overland Park, which is awesome. But water, quality specialist there, Ian, he does all sorts of things when he finds pollution in the water. Finds out if it's maybe phosphates from too much fertilizer or sediment from construction. They'll go upstream, find out where it's coming from, and work with those folks to make sure they stop polluting the water as best they can, guys.
Really important.
And the little dance I never thought would be that important to make sure they know what's in the water. Charlie, is this something that is only an Overland Park thing? How unique is this? Something they have to do? What's the regulations here on what they're doing?
Well, Kansas law does require municipalities to at least monitor the stream quality, water quality of their streams. Overland Park says it's the only one that does insects, and it does that because it's a little easier than fish, and it's another option for them to really get a good gauge on the water quality. So they want to make sure that these streams are in good shape for anybody who comes out here and recreates on them, walks in them, fishes in them, brings their dogs down here. They want to make sure that that's healthy for everyone who uses these creeks recreationally.
Really cool to know that they're doing that.
It is.
It's just one of those behind-the-scenes things that you don't think about, and that's why you cannot think about it.
Part of your taxpayer money.
That's exactly right. Charlie Keegan live for us this morning. Thank you.
From